Hey loves, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If this is the first time you're stopping by, you're highly welcome, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for stopping by again. So today this is the look we are going to be achieving. I hope you enjoy this tutorial and I hope you learn one or two things from this. I'll be starting off with this 18 color eyeshadow palette and I'll be using that shade first. But then I went in with this blending brush just to blend the concealer to avoid crease on my eyes. Then I went in with that shade that I showed you earlier, and I'm going to be applying this above my crease, and I'm using a fluffy brush to apply this eyeshadow. Till the end. I'm the one you ride, I'm the one you ride to. After that, I'll be going in with this other shade, and I'll be using this just where my crease area is, and that is below the first eyeshadow that I applied. And as you can see, I'm just going in with like a random motion, and after that I'll be using my Banana Cloud White. This is my eyeshadow primer. It's going to be serving as my eyeshadow primer, and I'm just applying this with a finger, but then I'm going to change the finger to a different one because I wanted to use like a finger that does not have anything on it, so I'm able to blend the primer very well. So when I apply my main eyeshadow, the black eyeshadow, you're not going to see like a differentiation from the black eyeshadow and the shadows I applied earlier. Here we go again. So right now I'll be using the flat brush, and I'll be going in my classic 45 eyeshadow palette, and I'll be using that black shade. I'll be applying this on those parts that I applied my primer, and I'm just going to go in with this black eyeshadow until I'm satisfied with what I have. So right now I'll be going in with another fluffy brush, and I'll be using this to blend the eyeshadow. You see, one thing about makeup is blend. Just blend, and you'll be like, you say you don't want to walk happy, you say you're not going to stay, I must blend it today and you must walk. So basically you're just going to keep on blending until you feel that the black eyeshadow is sitting pretty on your eyes and there is no harsh line from the black eyeshadow and the other shadows you applied earlier. So right now I just went back into that black eyeshadow because I felt I was losing the black color. So I went back into the black eyeshadow, and then I went back to blend. And like I said, blend until you're satisfied with what you have. So we're going to be doing the same thing for the other eyes. Here we go again. Trying hard, but you wanna be my friend. Ain't no place to hide, ain't no one to run to. Here we go again. Call my bluff, I'ma be here till the end. I'm the one you ride, I'm the one you ride to. So I went on to fix my lashes, and then I went on to spray my face. I'm going to be leaving the name of that at the description box down below. For my moisturizer, I'll be using my Omaricode Hydrate Moisturizer, and I'm just going to apply this on my face with my hands. Make sure your hands are clean. Then for my moisturizer, I'm going to be using the Stay Matte. For my primer, sorry, I'll be using the Stay Matte primer, and I'll be using this big fluffy brush to apply it. I can help you out. Here we go again. Time is up and I'm calling up my friend. So after that, I went on to use my Zaron hair block on my face. I'm going to be using the same fluffy brush for this, but then I used a face wipe to clean the brush first before I used it on my face again. I'm the one you ride to. If you don't wanna change, ain't no place to hide, ain't no one to run to. If you don't. For my foundation, I'll be using the Superstay foundation. I actually missed two shades here. I'm going to be leaving the name of those at the description box down below. Then I went on to use my Zikel spray on my brush before I blended the foundation. And as you all know, if you do not know, I do apply foundation on one side of my face before I go in to apply it on the other side of my face. And I'm just using a flat brush. This is the same brush I used to conceal my brows. I'm just using it to apply the foundation first before I go in with the blending brush. Wanna change, ain't no place to hide, ain't no one to run to. If you don't wanna change, I can help you out. I can help you out. I can help. So after blending my complete face, I'm just going to go in with another layer of foundation on my face. This is going to help for a better coverage, and trust me, it's going to make your face look smoother. So this is what I'm doing.
I just can't let you go. Lord knows that I've tried to. You said I was the only one. No one likes being lied to. You made this mess and left me with the pieces. Now I wanna.
So once I'm done with that, I'll be going back into my Zikel face spray, and I'll be using that on my face. This is just going to help your foundation sit properly on your face. So right now I'll be using my concealer. This is kind of a review for this concealer. Yes, I have tried it before, but I wanted to try it again. This is my second time trying this concealer, because the first time I was not certain if it was the concealer that was making my face the way it was. So I wanted to try it today and give you guys a review on it, because it was quite expensive. So right now I'm using this underneath my eyes. I'm going to be using it under my nose and also on my forehead, and then I went in with that shade, and I'll be using that to contour. But then when I applied that, I found out that it was not as dark as I wanted to, so I switched to the darker shade on that palette and I used it to contour.
Now I'm gonna burn all the bridges between us.
So right now I'll be setting my face, and I just went on to use a beauty blender and I made it a little bit wet. Then I went on to blend the concealer again, just to make sure that any crease on that area is blended. So I went on with that wet beauty blender on the setting powder, and I'm applying that on my face. And if you notice, the setting powder was very mild. Like, I used a little bit of it because, to be honest, I don't trust the setting powder also, so I used a little bit of it. So I just used that on the place I applied my concealer. Then I went in with that shade for my Zikel face kit, and I'll be using that all over my face. This is just a powder and I'm using it all over my face.
I just can't let you go. Lord knows that I've tried to. You said I was the only one. No one likes being lied to. You made this mess and left me with the pieces. Now I wanna burn all the bridges between us. I can't focus, I can't forget. I've been thinking too much lately. I just need to clear my head. I just need to clear my head. I've been stuck on your memory, but it's not like I need it. And you may have some history, but we don't have to repeat it. You made this mess and left me with the pieces. Now I'm gonna burn all the bridges between us. I can't focus, I can't forget. I've been thinking too much lately. I just need to clear my head. 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 I just need to clear my head.
For my lips, I'll be using the Davies eye pencil. This is in color 18, and after this I'll be using a concealer, and I'll be using my Benign Clear White eyeshadow primer.
I just need to clear my head. I just need to clear my head. I just need to clear my head. I can't focus, I can't forget. I've been thinking too much lately. I just need to clear my head. Oh, clear my head. I just need to clear my head. I just need to clear my head.
So loves, this is the end of the makeup tutorial. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you learned one or two things from this. Honestly, my review on this product is, I think, is a no-no, because compared to like normal elegant pro concealer that I've used and Zikel concealer that I've used, I think this is like the lowest, and it's quite expensive. I got this for 10k, so I really don't know why it's like that. Please let me know if you have used this concealer and it's good on you. Maybe it's the way I applied it. If there's a better way to apply it, please let me know in the comment section down below. Thank you for staying tuned to my YouTube channel. I love you. Please hit the subscription button, give this video a thumb up, and in case you haven't seen any of my video, my lovely videos, I'm going to leave the link at the description box down below, so do it to check that out. Love you. Bye.
I can help you out. 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 Here we go again. Time is up and I'm calling up my friends. Ain't no wonder why, ain't no